Hey, how's it going, guys? This is like my fourth video today. But anyways, welcome back for another episode of Inside Star Citizen. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So this video is called Inside Star Citizen Alpha 4.0 Creatures and Characters. Now, when it comes to creatures, I did see some creatures when it came to, I think it was Bed Bananas or I forgot which video I saw, but there were some creatures in there. But it would make sense because since you're traveling from one system to another, you're going to encounter different planets. That means on different planets, there's going to be different life forms on there. Some of them may be gentle, some of them may be very hostile, some of them could be exotic, some of them could be very common, who knows. But I guess it would make sense if you're going from different places here and there, just like, you know, how in some countries or some continents there are some animals that exist while it doesn't exist anywhere else, so that's what makes them rare and unique. So I'm really excited to see what kind of creatures and characters there are in Star Citizen. So without anything else, let's just jump right into it.
Hello everybody and welcome to another...
Last video I saw with engineering, he didn't have a beard or glasses, so it kind of threw me off, but it looks like now we're back to the beard and glasses again.
Episode of Inside Star Citizen. I'm your host, Jared Huckabee. On the show this week, cows.
Wait, what did I say? Jared Huckabee, apologies ahead of time.
Your host, Jared Huckabee. On the show this week, cows.
So usually it says like, you know, senior designer, senior artist, or anything like that, but this guy is just saying, I'm sorry.
Space cows. An entire episode dedicated to cows. How are they going to do that? We have no idea, but I bet it won't do well. Enjoy. So, what is the space cow?
Like, hey Jared, can you give us 15 minutes on a cow? It's like, it's always quasi or quasi, and everyone always says it differently because the Montreal guys are the character people, so they're always like, you know, quasi, and we're like quasi. So the quasi guazer.
Tomato,
is,
tomato. That's a space cow? Whoa! What is that? Hold on. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. Hold on, bro. So this is a space cow, and now we can put hair on it. We can put designs on it. Man, you guys are doing too much now. Crazy Grazers.
Why do creatures matter? What do they add to our video game?
Well, this is a cow and it moves, so it's incredibly exciting.
Whoa! Is that a pterodactyl?
Creatures in general add believability to the
Damn.
world and the experience. And in general, when you're flying your ship or driving around, seeing fauna running around and just being in the world, it's like, oh,
it's
cool,
a stampede.
I'm actually, like, you know, on a planet. I'm in
Oh
the
damn! What are
environment.
those? Those kind of look like a hybrid of seagulls and pelicans.
They present lots of opportunities for unique games.
I just saw, okay, Angie Davis, lead gameplay AI programmer. Bro, he looks exactly like the teddy bear on the shirt. He even got the same color hat, the glasses, everything. Man, I think, yeah, he did this on purpose.
Gameplay situations and allow you to see the landscapes perhaps in a new way. I think players are already really enjoying the creatures that we've got in the game.
The actual release was fine, but when we did the initial release into like PTU, there were problems with the creature desyncing and things like that, but we've been working on fixing that up and, you know, making sure that the creatures are responsive and, well, engaging, really.
The biggest challenge in programming creatures is bringing them to life, making sure that all the incredible animations that we've got are placed in the right way and that they're working together as a whole creature that's not just an individual set of animations, but something that's living and breathing.
So they don't want to just like a you know, one of those like lifeless or clueless NPCs. They actually want it to be interactive, like a real creature in real life. You know how like if you come up to a cat or a dog, then you put your hand out and it'll respond to you in a certain way. So I guess that's what they're trying to do as well.
So the quasi-grazer is quite a simple creature. We kind of colloquially call it the space cow. We like put space in front of every other creature. We've had the space dog and the space bird, and now we've got the space cow. It's got quite simple behaviors. They're very gentle creatures.
Whoa. Oh wait, it's the same creature, never mind.
Cows look, well not how they look, but how they act, and you know, they're space mooing, and you know, they're eating grass, they're roaming around in herds, and well, except the main difference is that they have eggs, which is pretty gross.
Oh, those are eggs.
What's space mooing?
He wants me to do the noise, and I'm gonna refrain. I'll let one of the audio people handle that. But
oh, whoops, my bad. I accidentally hit the space bars twice.
Do the noise, and I'm gonna refrain.
Bro, look at his shirt. It looks like some sort of anime girl or something like that. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not an expert on anime or anything like that, so if I say something incorrectly, I do apologize.
Let one of the audio people handle that. But what we always give direction to the audio team is just like, we'll be like moo, and then parenthesis like alien or space, just so they don't end up like, you know, just giving us a regular moo. Because you know, cows actually have regional accents. So if you listen to a cow moo in the south of England or the north of England, they sound very different. So,
Moo!
yeah,
Governor.
You're right, love, moo. What does the Stanton cow moo sound like versus,
That's funny.
you know, like a Manchester cow moo?
We're getting off topic.
Yeah, we are. There
That
are
was
5
funny.
different types of quasi-grazers in 4.0, and you'll see them scattered in various biomes.
They could probably talk about the regional accents of the cows in Manchester or anything like that for at least another 20 minutes. I guarantee that.
Desert variant of the quasi-grazer is the one you're all familiar with, that you've seen in like the Star Engine trailer, and it is going to be on Hurston.
It doesn't have fur. It's made for the desert, so it's more like a thick skin. It's similar to a cow, but it doesn't have horns.
It has a typical amount of eggs for a quasi-grazer.
What is a typical amount of eggs?
It is randomized, but there is like a typical medium that we go with. It's consistently inconsistent.
So some cows will have more eggs than others?
Yes.
Why?
Because you think of like Spanish cows, right? They tend to be a lot skinnier
Spanish
than like
cows?
North American cows, because they like eat a lot more. They have access to like a lot more water, they've got a lot more food versus like hot areas.
Do you think this is a good use of your time, Zach?
I think I am sick at looking at videos of cows and sending them to animators and be like, no, the tail needs to move like this.
So what I noticed about Zach so far, compared to the other people that have been in interviews, like, you know, the weapons design team, the engineering team and all that, he doesn't really look at the camera. I'm not saying that as a bad thing. He really is just thinking about this and like talking about it, like looking away. I guess I'm kind of the same thing a little bit, because I do it a little bit too when I'm just thinking. So basically, and then I look at you guys. So I do understand that, but I say out of everyone that has been interviewed, he looks away from the camera the most.
The next kind is the Boreal Forest, which is quite nice as they are on Microtech. You'll see that it has hair around its neck and its faceplate is more pronounced. So they will be spawning near Copions and near the Mareks as well. And if they ever end up crossing paths, there will be arguments between them. I don't think that the Copions will loot the cow eggs, but it just means there's a nice systemic gameplay that you can come across where a Copion has hunted a cow in this case. The grasslands version of the quasi-grazer, you'll see that they have darker fur and, in general, a more darker shade on their skin as well.
The grassland quasi-grazer looks more like a buffalo with the way its fur is made.
Yeah, it really does look like a
Like the desert quasi-grazer, it also
What was
the way
that?
its fur is made. Like the desert quasi-grazer, it also have eggs that you can loot.
Oh, by the way, guys, if you hear that loud thud, I accidentally hit the mic, so I do apologize about that.
They live in the savanna area of Microtech. And it will be joined by a jungle variant, which will be sharing the savanna for the time being. And lastly, the one I'm most excited about is the Arctic variant. You will find the tundra space cow in the tundra, the more cold areas of Microtech.
So they have more fur to
The Arctic
adapt.
space cow we did was one animal that we actually had to do fully covered in fur, which is quite a challenge.
That one looks like he has a beard.
We want to see hordes of them passing by, so he's talking about 20 or 30 or even hundreds of them passing by. So it would have to be really optimized, and at the same time would have to hit the quality bar. We managed to create a very interesting, fluffy creature that you're going to be able to enjoy very soon.
It's fully covered in hair, and it's using similar tech to what we have on the human beings. You imagine like winds and when it moves and things like that, its fur is basically fully reactive to those elements. So it makes the animations come a lot more alive, and it really shows how having these simulated
look at the movement
elements
of that.
on the
That looks
creature
really
using
cool.
our hair tech is just gorgeous.
We're also very excited to see how this opens up a lot of possibilities and opportunities for the creatures in the future, as this was a breakthrough for us to be able to cover such a large creature with so much fur.
The ones with fur look really super cute. I think we want some tongue physics in there as well, because normal cows are quite licky.
Okay, the views and opinions of Andrew Davies do not represent those of Cloud Imperium Games, Robert Space Industry.
Wait, I'm sorry. Sorry, someone messaged me and it was a work message, so I do apologize about that.
I think we want some tongue physics in there as well, because normal cows are quite licky.
Okay, the views and opinions of Andrew Davies do not represent those of Cloud Imperium Games, Robert Space Industries, or its subsidiaries. I'm having to say this too much lately.
Interestingly, it is the only variant without eggs, and instead you'll be able to loot this creature's tongue.
What?
What?
The tongue.
Not the eggs.
Andrew talked about the tongue. He wanted to add tongue physics.
Yeah, no, probably not. It'd be a bit weird. What noise does a tongue detaching make anyway? You know what I mean? Like.
Oh, you'll make that sound, but not the space move?
I'm not making an animal noise. It's not the weekend yet.
One of the really cool features we've got is that the creatures respond to the day-night cycle. During the nighttime, they're more likely to be sleeping, whereas during the day, they're more likely to be grazing.
It's a very non-lethal kind of set dressing for planets type of animal.
The real trouble comes if you disturb these gentle creatures by attacking them or as there's a hostile nearby.
If you are mean to the cows in any capacity, what they will do is the majority of them will run away. However, one will come and knock you over. And it will only do a small amount of damage, but I would like to track the telemetry on how many people die to them, which would be interesting.
They can be quite deadly, as cows are in real life. 4 or 5 deaths in the UK every year by cows. So yeah, it's quite a dangerous creature if you raise its anger.
That many deaths by cows? Huh.
Do you ever consider making them mourn the death of another?
That's really depressing. One of my team is very, very keen to get petting of Grazers in there, but I think that's a whole other feature that I'll have to wait for another day.
Let us pet the cow. What happens if you are aggressive with the cow?
If you are aggressive to the cow, one cow will end up charging you and knocking you over.
Oh, that's funny.
This episode is a show. Back to you.
This is an amazing Inside Star Citizen episode. What just happened? That's how they're introducing characters?
So for the next release, we're getting some new features for the character customizer that I think you're really gonna like.
I think I saw him in another video.
New hairstyles.
Okay.
Let's start with the mullet. We're gonna have a new mullet. This mullet was designed to be really grungy and disheveled.
He kind of reminds me of someone. Oh man, I can't place my finger on it. Oh man, this is gonna bother me.
Great to fit with the new pyro stuff. There's also a lovely twin braid that is just parted in the middle. It's an hairstyle that you can actually use to still be fashionable and practical because it's all tied up. Then we also have another style, which is a big curly hair. Very, very volumetric feel to it. It's quite amazing. It's going to be amazing to make it look with the hats and the masks and all that and the way it will fit. I'm pretty sure this is going to cause a great visual impact.
Additionally, for the next release,
Whoa!
Impact.
Look at the tattoo designs, especially the one at the bottom middle, that skull, and the one on the top, like all the tattoos on the neck and the side of the head. That's really cool.
Additionally, for the next release, we're getting tattoos. Finally, you're gonna be able to
Everyone's
give
gonna be
yourself
happy.
that specific styling that you're not gonna match anyone else in the verse. The tattoo system is really great. You can select from a plethora of tattoos and you can adjust the colors so you get them just as you like them. And you can also set the age on them to make them look like you've had them for a long time.
Oh,
For the tattoos
nice.
on the first batch, we have a bunch of different styles. We have some organic tattoos. We have the tattoos of flowers. We have
Fun fact about me, I don't have a single tattoo on my body, and to be honest, I'm not interested. One thing you should know about me is I don't like needles. I mean, I'll do flu shots. I actually got a flu shot 2 days ago, and it still hurts my arm a little bit. I will do flu shots, blood draws if I have to, because that is part of the job and medical reasons. But however, if it's optional, like tattoos and things like that, no, thank you. I just don't like needles. So, and to be honest, I don't really see the need for tattoos. And even if I do get a tattoo, I don't know what to put on my body, to be honest.
one that's more old school American style.
I mean, they look cool, but I just don't want to put them on my body.
Pico, always a winner, right?
There's a
little-
Pico tattoo?
Oh, there's a Pico,
Pico?
tattoo. He's gonna
What's a
be
Pico?
surfing
Oh.
down everyone's necks. Get ready for Pico
Wait,
neck
there's a
tattoo.
Pico neck tattoo?
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
That's some Cody Road right there. Big
I don't
ass.
even know what that is, but yes.
We have
That's really
used
cool.
a bunch of teams that are part of the game, like the creatures and
I know we're gonna come across a character that's gonna be like tatted.
the ships also. We have a tattoo for the Javelin, which we're showing different side of the ship. We have a tattoo for the Copian, which is more
That looks
of
cool.
the old school style. We have the Maroc, which
Bro, that
has
looks.
kind of a
Every time I see like someone that has a tattoo like right here and things like that, I'm thinking like, ooh, dude, that looks painful to do.
synthwave influence. We have one that's a full face skull. Also, I think this one the player is gonna like. Still limited, but
That looks
as
painful
time goes
too.
on, we plan to release more and more of these.
People should care about the tattoos because they let you personalize yourself and express yourself in a way that you couldn't with the previous features of the character customizer. It's always been about expressing yourself. That's the whole deal about it. But now this will allow you to get something printed on your face that immediately communicates something to other players about what you are about.
What does a face tattoo communicate about you to other people?
That I like
Lots of things.
tattoos.
I've seen some stuff. In addition to the tattoos, we're also looking into piercings right now. We have 5 different areas that you can apply them to. We have ears, 1 and 2. We have eyebrows, 1 and 2, and the lower lip.
And nose.
We're also pursuing different piercing styles.
He looks like a really fun boss.
Simple one from an implementation perspective is studs. So we have a range of different stud piercings that you can.
You will never see me get a piercing ever. One, personally, I don't like the look of it. I'm not saying like whoever has piercings they look ugly or anything like that. I mean like 1 or 2, okay. Like, but I prefer them on the ear because I don't know. I don't really see the need to like put them here, or anything like that. So for me personally, I will never get a piercing. Not even on the ears, nothing, to be honest. And besides, that goes against military regulations anyways.
Can apply. Rings are a bit more complicated, but because as you shape the face, the rings will have to deform as well as the face. So that might be a little bit longer. And last but not least, we're bringing a new stubble feature to the character customizer. Obviously, we have a huge selection of facial hair already, but now you can change them all to have a stubble built in.
Stubble that you can actually
That's really
use
cool.
with any other beard. So you can combine it with a longer beard or a mustache or something, just to give you that different look.
Yeah, even that small little detail makes
also
a whole
have
lot
two
of
new
difference.
One that is longer groomed, and one that is a bit shorter. It was important to add stubble just to give you a more realistic look for people that want to look like more like a fighter and less like a prince. So if you're looking for this pyro look or this look of you're a miner, you're a worker, you're something, then this is just going to give you the edge on your look.
That's really cool.
So
Yeah.
you just tick the box, stubble, and now you can add that to your
It's just the little
sweet
things that make a
Abraham
huge
Lincoln beard
difference.
that you love so much. So that's all of the new features for the character customizer for the next release. Sorry if we couldn't show you everything today, but we're working hard on it. I hope you are as excited as we are for these new features, and I hope you also feel that this is going to allow you to further show your own persona in the verse.
So, what did we learn this week?
That you tackled one of your employees, made fun of another one, and also used one of your other employees to as a real life example as to where the piercings are going to be. But hey, he looks like a really fun guy in general.
Well,
Oh my, I like to moo so much. Moo moo.
Yeah, we're just out in the cold here, just doing cow stuff out in the cold.
Aye, we always moo like that and eat loads of grass, aye.
oh, it's so fucking cold!
Moo.
Skål för mjölk. Moo.
Moo. I like that moo.
Jared m'a fait dire ces lignes, donc je dois dire le mot. Meu, sacre meu.
Okay, guys, this one really made me laugh. I really enjoyed this one. Space cows and the fact that he tackled one of his employees. Oh man, this is really great. I really like this one. To show that they're like I said, you're gonna go to different places. There's gonna be different types of wildlife there and different creatures that you won't be able to find on other planets or different worlds. So that's really cool to see. And also the additions and the small details to the characters, you know, the stubbles, the tattoos, the piercings. That's really cool. And so far, I'm really enjoying the Inside Star Citizen videos, but however, this one was really funny to me, personally. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. So thank you. That's all I got for today. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that notification bell so you know when I drop another video. And also thank you to all my members, subscribers, viewers. You guys are amazing. You guys are the reason why this channel keeps on going. And again, thank you so much for your support, guys. I really do appreciate it. And well, no, that's all I got. So without anything else, I'll see you guys next time.